Hi, my name is Gerhard Schwartner, and welcome to Selling Power TV. Today, with the great pleasure of meeting with Nick Valla. He's Vice President and co-founder of the Valla Group. Hi, Nick.
Hey, Gerhard. Thanks for having me.
2021, everybody is looking at forecasts and pipelines. What do your clients do to get ready for a winning 2021?
I think a couple of things that we're seeing with a lot of our customers is they tend to really, one of the challenges they face is they really focus on everything. What's late stage? What are all the deals that are late stage? When are they going to close? And what do we can do to win them? And while that's definitely an element and something that needs to be paid attention to, they tend to lose sight of, well, we're not filling the pipeline early stage. So we're always behind the eight ball. We're always working from behind. And secondly, while they're also focused on late stage, they tend to, again, not focus maybe on the early and middle stage opportunities. So how do I really manage my opportunities all the way through the pipeline? And sometimes they, if they would pay more attention to the early stage opportunities, they might have a chance to actually win one at a quicker rate and maybe even a bigger deal than they have in the late stage of their selling cycle.
Help me understand what the Valla Group is doing to help sales organizations improve their pipeline.
So we really help them focus on two core competencies. So the first is, we say, call it zooming in. So how do I really manage one opportunity through the early, middle, and late stages of the sales cycle? But the second, and this is where sellers tend not to focus, is what we call zooming out. How do I step back and manage the entire health of my pipeline? Start to make decisions in regards to where am I going to spend my time and why? And maybe it's not always on the opportunities. Maybe it's evaluating my territory, the different industries, where I might want to focus and really develop new business. And we put a great deal of emphasis on that component of pipeline management.
Nick, are there certain criteria that you look at to evaluate the health of a pipeline?
So first, you're obviously, and most people will look at this today as, hey, do we have enough in the pipeline? So how many deals do we have? And do they span early, middle, and late stage? So that's kind of a next level of what we get them thinking about. Second is, quality. When you look in the CRM today, it's really hard to tell, hey, what's a good opportunity versus a bad opportunity, because they're all in the same stage. So sales leaders really struggle with that. And so what we get them thinking about is, how do I begin to evaluate an opportunity, the quality of it, and make decisions in regards to, well, can we improve our chances to win? And if we can't, maybe we cut bait and we need to put our attention elsewhere. Beyond those two criteria, we also look at deal velocity. How quickly are deals moving through the pipeline? We're looking at product service mix. This is a huge opportunity for organizations out there. I mean, we find that most sellers tend to sell what they're comfortable with. What we're getting them to do is think about, what are all the new capabilities your company are bringing to market? All these companies are evolving. They're bringing these emerging products, but sellers are struggling to position them. So we get them to kind of step back and say, hey, what did I do in 2020? Am I only positioning one or two products? And if so, in 2021, maybe I want to sell our full portfolio of capabilities. But the key here, Gerhard, is they got to look at the implications. You don't just go out, wake up one day and begin selling them. You have to start to say, okay, well, if I want to sell our full breadth of capabilities, who are the accounts that I want to target? Are there new call points that I need to get to? Does my messaging need to change or adjust to start to tee up these new capabilities? And so it's that process, that thinking, that really leads to growing a really healthy pipeline for sales organizations.
The question that pops in my mind is, how often do you want to review that planning process so that you don't lose opportunities?
So we have a process that we put in place with companies to really standardize. So without this process, what we find is, frankly, companies are kind of flying blind. That's why they end up at the end of the day missing quota many times. At a high level, what we say is, think about at the most micro level, Gerhard, in terms of sales pipeline planning. Every day I'm making decisions. Am I going to cold call, or am I going to work and really try and win a new opportunity? By the way, which opportunity am I going to work on? Because I might have many opportunities. So I'm beginning to make decisions in regards to where I'm going to spend my time each day. And we all know there's only so much time in a day. We find out that sellers need to have an entire annual process. What's my goal? Where's my area of focus? Looking at the annual level. And that breaks down to, okay, well, what does that mean? What do I need to do in this quarter? Where's my area of focus? Where's my area of emphasis? Which then should say, okay, by the way, what do I need to do each month that's going to help me to achieve these goals this quarter? And then monthly breaks down to, well, what do I need to do each week? So for me, I find myself, every Sunday evening looking at my weekly calendar, really planning my goals, putting in place some success factors and really organize. People like to do it on Monday morning. Either is fine, but we kind of see it breaking down at those levels, because without that, every day that I'm making decisions, and I actually don't know if that's in the best interest of my bigger goal and my bigger plan.
Nick, how can people learn more about the Valor Group?
They can go to our website at www.thevalorgroup.com. They can feel free to follow us on LinkedIn. We put out a bunch of content, blogs, articles that they can go ahead and read, or they can just give us a call. Reach out to us. We're happy to talk with anybody, share some of the things that we're seeing in the market, share any ideas we have, and happy to help any of our prospects however we might be able to.
Wonderful. Well, thank you, Nick, and great success to your company in 2021.